Here in the heartland, this is the working man. These are the fields of dreams of American. No, you can't take that away, 'cause I wanna stay here in the heartland. I'm here in the heartland.
Welcome back to another episode of Why Iowa. And this week we're going to tell you the story about Coach Buzz Levick. On February 4th, 1927, on a small family farm outside of Clemens, Iowa, Louis Buzz Levick was born. And he would go on to impact generations of student athletes across Iowa. After graduating from Clemens High School in 1944, Buzz would attend Drake University on a basketball scholarship. World War II would interrupt his education, and he would serve our country in Virginia, where he would also meet his future wife, Miriam. They would be married in 1948 and would soon return to Iowa, where Buzz would complete his education at Drake University. Buzz taught and coached basketball at several high schools across Iowa, starting at Reinard, LeGrand, and Tama, before settling in Newton, Iowa, where for 8 years he would lead the Newton Cardinals on the basketball court. He would conclude his high school coaching at Newton with back-to-back state championships in 1963 and 1964. Following the 2 state titles at Newton High School, Buzz would accept a teaching and coaching position in Waverly, Iowa at Wartburg College. And for the next 28 years, Coach Buzz Levick would lead the Wartburg Knights to 14 conference championships. Within that, a run of 9 straight conference championships between 1967 and 1975. 13 postseason tournaments, and more than 500 victories for the Knights. He is a member of multiple Hall of Fames, and following his retirement from Wartburg, the college honored him by naming the basketball court the Levick Arena. The accolades Coach Levick received from the game are impressive, but his legacy of servant leadership is inspiring. His teams played with discipline on the court, built on a foundation of conditioning and defense, while he led with a steady and calm demeanor. A mistake in practice would be met with an arm around the waist and a conversation. Care for his players went beyond the court, and education was the cornerstone of his program. Levick lessons were not just for his players at Wartburg College, but also for the thousands of high school athletes that would attend his annual summer basketball camps at Wartburg. Listen and hear, look and see, be alert is still being echoed in gyms across the state.
So a 4-seam grip, I have partial split between my fingers, loosen the hand so that I can create some movement with it when I release it. Change up, I either go like a split kind of pitch with it, or I go with a traditional circle grip. This one has more tail away from the batter for a lefty. This one's more downward movement. Curveball, just tightly grip it. Thumb underneath this horseshoe so I can create spin with it, and then middle finger on this lace to create downward movement on it with high spin rate. With a cutter, I just played around with it for a while, then just with all this ball out here, it's gonna just go off this finger, then go away from the batter, or just drop like a sinker or slider.
What pitch would you like to develop?
More of a changeup. 2 changeups is pretty good. Just need to create more movement with them. Then cutter is starting to become better with it, so becoming better with them.
And when the game's on the line, what are you throwing?
Curveball.
Started in, now goes back.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Why Iowa. and our first season is about to come to a conclusion. And we are excited about the story we are working on for Memorial Day weekend of Rockford, Iowa native JT Tomlinson.